It's been too long, CK.
It has.
It's too long. I can't believe this. Time flies.
I'm telling you.
I feel like so much has happened since the last time I saw you and now.
Yeah.
Well, first off, congratulations, Ckay the Second.
Thank you.
Your project. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so Ckay the Second is like, it's a sequel to Ckay the First, right? And with Ckay the First, basically, the idea of it was, in a space where everybody is quick to call a new artist the next someone.
Right.
I just kind of wanted to assert that I was the first me, not the next anyone. I think Afrobeats is a genre that has been evolving over the years.
Right.
Like from when my parents were listening to Afrobeats when they were teenagers till now, it has evolved so much. So I kind of wanted to, play my own role in that evolution and kind of advance the genre forward in my own way. Like at the time I made the EP, I didn't really want to fit the mold.
Right.
I wanted to go left when people went right.
Sure.
Like type of situation. So Ckay the Second is basically the second coming of that.
Yeah. Of you, yourself.
Yeah.
That's it. Not trying to be anybody else, not trying to follow anybody's path or journey. That's great. How did the song that you have with Sabrina Claudio come together? It's called Again. So how did this feature collab unfold? Who called who?
Yeah, so it was I think I'll start from when we met. So we actually met at Coachella in 2022, right, backstage. And, it was just a cool vibe. But then, I had this record for a while, I think over a year. And I was looking for who would like fit the record, and I don't know, I think her manager reached my manager for something else, like recently, like a lot more recently than Coachella. And, I just clicked that she was the one that would actually fit the song because I think her vocal texture, and the subject matter too, I think it just made sense. So basically, we had a session. I invited her to the studio. I played the record and she did her thing on it.
Isn't that rare nowadays for an artist to actually show up to the same studio?
It is.
Because I feel like so much we hear when it comes to recordings that everyone's just sending in their vocals.
Yeah.
So this must have been nice.
Yeah, like it's crazy because even since COVID, I think I've been a victim of this whole send-in thing.
Yeah.
And I think, it started to make me miss when artists would actually collaborate in the studio. Because, there's something about the energy of being in the studio. You're both on the same song. It's just different.
There's an energy.
Yeah.
You're vibing together, and then it gets onto the record. There's like a connection there.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't know. I miss those days of just people actually getting into the studio.
Those days are coming back. Starting with Ckay the Second.
Let's go. Your song Forever.
Yeah.
How did you know your love is forever?
Well, so Forever was actually, it's about someone I thought I would be with forever at one point. But, I think love is something that is it's so interesting. It's more of a decision than a feeling.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like it's more like, more like a decision than a feeling, and it involves a lot of sacrifice and patience. But it's basically I still think love is a beautiful thing, and I think it's something that deserves to last forever. Everybody deserves their forever. In life, you need that one person that will be with you forever, and that's basically what that song is about.
And you already found your forever, right? I saw you on the beach proposing, but I didn't know if that was real or not.
Yeah, so it's a video. It's not like I actually got married.
I really thought so. Maybe because I was scrolling in bed and no, pull it up. Hold on. I want to make sure what I was looking at because I was like, wow, CK's he's mature now.
Yeah, you saw what you saw.
Okay, so I'm not, I was going to say, I'm not losing.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I never said
oh, it was
I'm married.
Yeah. What? But
plausible deniability.
did you propose to someone?
I mean, Forever is a song about
Okay.
being together forever. Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah. So basically,
So yeah, that is
video-
very misleading.
the
CK.
video is
Come on.
coming really soon. Misleading. I don't know. That wasn't
For
really
me, look,
the intention.
So let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm at home, right? I'm doom scrolling at this point.
Yeah.
And all I see is CK getting down on one knee in front of a beautiful heart with flowers.
Yeah.
And you have your hand out, and this lovely lady looks very excited that this moment is happening. There is, let me look at the caption because I want to make sure I'm not losing my mind. CK's playing me again. And all it said,
Come on,
I liked it.
come on, I would
Look,
never play
wait,
you.
Look,
Come on.
I liked the photo because I believed it. And all your caption says is together forever. Look,
Yeah.
it says Ness Nitty liked it. I really thought it's happening.
Yeah, but what does the caption say?
Yeah, together forever. But how was I supposed to know?
That's the hook of Forever.
But how are we supposed to you posting that?
You know when you
How
know,
many people hit you up thinking you got engaged?
a few.
I'm part of the few.
But here's the thing, like when you listen to the EP,
Right.
it will all make sense.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to it because it played me.
I mean, I wasn't really trying to play anyone. I
Yeah.
think, people tend to misunderstand things.
Yeah.
I think perspective is like so important. I
Right.
don't know if you ever saw like this meme of like an object and like
Yes.
shadows. Like when the light hits the object from this direction, it casts a different shadow, and from here it's a different shadow. Like it looks like I think one was like someone trying to stab a guy.
Right.
And
Yep.
from the other side it was like I forgot what the other side looked like, but
Right.
you know what I'm talking
Yes,
about, basically.
exactly. So that's what it was.
Yeah, I think people just misunderstood,
Wow. Okay.
And I never actually said I was getting married.
Do you want to ever get married? Maybe
Eventually.
eventually.
Yeah.
But right now you're just focused on music.
Right now I'm married to the game. Tired.
You're married to Ckay the Second. Oh my goodness.
Pause.
But you're about you right now.
Yeah, like for me, I'm not really in a hurry to get married. I feel like I want to get married one day.
Sure.
I think love is a very beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And one day I'll get married, but that day is just not today. Or tomorrow, or
Sure.
next week, or
Next year.
maybe next year. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out here just, I'm out here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm vibing, I'm basically, listen, yeah, this is literally like community.
This is all a red flag.
Community service. No, there's nothing red about this.
This is a red flag.
Is literally
Anyone who's listening.
community service to, my fans that I love very much. If I got married, it would probably, I wouldn't be able to serve the community as this in the same way that I serve the community now. Because
Do you feel like your music would get hit or something? Like meaning like you couldn't.
No, that's not even
Okay, like
necessarily it. It's like it's just like a state of mind thing, and it's like a focus thing. Like I cannot give my all to a marriage and give my all to my fans at the same time.
This is a
just
red
not.
flag. We love you, CK, but just in case, I am telling you, ladies.
Wow, you're hating on me
I
on air. Wow.
I am hating on you. No, I'm just, I'm preparing somebody. At least you're honest, though.
Whoa.
Like meaning you're
Ness
not
is out here.
like meaning you're not trying to rush into something, and at least you're honest about it. There's a lot of people who are gonna string you along. You're not stringing anybody along, clearly.
No, I don't believe in stringing people along.
Yeah, you just tell them what it is.
Yeah, I think some people can handle the truth.
Ooh.
Sometimes, some people can't handle the truth.
Yeah. Ouch. Ouch.
It is what it is. But like, for me, I believe in being real. Like
Yeah,
just
of
being
course.
straight up with people. Not just even in romantic things, like even in life in general. Like just be real, just be straight up with people. Be honest, be upfront.
Yeah.
Maybe honest is not even the word I would use. It would be more like just be Just keep it 100 with people at all times.
When was the last time you had your heart broken?
Not too long ago.
What?
Yeah, but it's crazy because I think I broke it myself.
How? How?
I think it was my fault.
I respect the honesty. Like, how? I'm just curious. You played yourself, like you overthought. Do you know what I mean? Like, what? How was it?
Not really. I was in a position I had to make a very, very important choice. And let's just say it didn't survive this choice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Life is life.
But it's like,
But that's okay.
It's just life, yeah. That's literally what I'll call it. It's life.
How did you make sure that you weren't a one-hit wonder, right? Like when you're looking at just your career and, of course, the TikTok, just everything that you had, how did you make sure, no, I'm more than just, a big viral song? How did you make sure that that wasn't going to be the case for your career?
So for me, like, from the very beginning, the priority for me was telling a story and telling a story from the perspective of someone in my generation.
Right. Okay.
Right? As an African musician, I feel like it's more than just the songs. There's a whole lot of layers involved, like the songs, the stories of where the songs came from, the personality of the artist, telling the story of the artist, telling you where I'm coming from, telling you why the music sounds like this, telling you all these things, the shows, everything we've done. Like, it's a whole lot more than just TikTok.
Of course,
you know? So for me, every time I release a song, I try to basically deliver the best I can. And I try to, keep my fans together, grow my fan base, because at the end of the day, I feel like my fan base is still what will hold me down at any point. And I think having a strong fan base and making great music is the answer. Yeah. It's always the answer. I think you can never really escape making great music. Like, there are songs that are like viral and have 3 million streams. There are songs that are super viral and they're not musically sound.
Sure,
You know what I mean? So, like, for me, my music has always been musically sound.
Right.
It just happens to go viral.
Right.
Too.
Ooh. Yeah, you're not making it to go viral. Yeah. It turns into that.
It just turns into that. Like, I never really, like, on TikTok, when I started using TikTok the first time, it was like, I barely used TikTok like that, but it was kind of a thing where I would upload music there and people kind of they just do their own thing with it. Like, people come up with dance routines, people do covers, people do, and this is for like so many records, like Love One Cinti, Emiliana, Wahala with Olamide, By Now, like all these records, like every single time on TikTok it goes again, the same thing. People come up with dances that I'm not aware of.
Right.
People come up with versions, like a record I had recently that went viral again. It's called By Now. About 3 covers of this song went viral.
That's crazy. And you're not trying.
Yeah, like, so 3 guys. I think there was one by Serotonin. I think his name is Serotonin, that went viral. Another one by, I think, this guy named Chella, that also went viral from covers of this song.
That's crazy.
Emiliana as well. Influencer from Nigeria, Chloe, came up with a dance routine that also went viral. Kind of like similar to Love One Cinti, but different. Love One Cinti was I think she was an American dancer that came up with the dance routine. So it's kind of been, with every song, it's someone different that does something, or a different set of people. Yeah. With Wahala with Olamide that I released last year, crazy, especially in the Middle East. Like, I was in the Middle East for the whole of last year touring, from Lebanon to Saudi Arabia to Dubai to Morocco. Like, we've been everywhere, and it's crazy the impact of the music. Like, this is way beyond TikTok.
Of
Like
course.
I'm talking real impact. In Bali, we did a sold out show in Bali. It was my first time in Bali. Like I've never been to Bali. So it's crazy even to me witnessing this, cause like at first it's like, okay, this song is like, we're in COVID, everywhere is closed down, you know, and we have this viral record, but it's like me traveling the world over the past 3-4 years.
Wow, yeah.
Right? Like nonstop. And me witnessing the impact of the music in real life.
That's amazing.
Is crazy. Of all the music.
Yeah.
I'm talking like a whole 1 hour set, 45-minute sets.
Right.
And like I see people, the impact it has on people singing every single song. That's crazy to me. I think you cannot really buy that. That's like real love from real people.
That's right. That's right. People show up to see you.
Literally.
And you're going on tour, right?
Yes, very soon. Dates announced soon.
Yeah, I was going to say, when is that going to kick off?
Very soon. Stay tuned.
Okay. Well, this is an exciting time. And I'm so happy to see you. It's been too long. And the next time I see you, you might be divorced at that point. But it's so good
Hopefully
to see you.
not.
Hopefully not. But congratulations, Ckay the Second. So good to see you. Next time you're in town, stop by, of course.
Definitely.
And, you know, don't make fun of our very own Katrina B, because she still holds on to it to this very day. But it's so good to see you. And yeah, come back soon, okay? And let us know about those tour dates.
I will.
All right. Thank you.
I'll get you a front seat.
Please. Yes,
Yeah.
I need to get out. We're moms now. So the last time you saw us, Ckay, we weren't moms.
Crazy.
Now we're moms.
Congrats.
Thank you. We need a break. So please give us some tickets. We will be there.
I got you.
Trust me, we need it. Thank you
got
so
you.
much, Ckay.
Thank you for having me.